Well, a pleasant good afternoon from beautiful Kirkland, Illinois. I'm Larry Brassfield here with the kicking dog, Gary. And what a beautiful day here. High school football on a Saturday afternoon doesn't get much better.
Love it. Especially a small school atmosphere like this. Two small schools, LeRoy and Hiawatha, going at it. Playoff football, it's great.
It really is. Last time we were here, we had the pleasure of calling the game where Hiawatha had a field goal kick as time expired, which put them into playoffs for the first time in a number of years. Now, what can you tell us about LeRoy?
Well, LeRoy comes from the Bloomington-Normal area, and they're a 6-3 team this year. Their three main losses, or the three losses, was Tri-Valley, D-Max, and Gibson City, which are pretty strong teams, I should say.
No doubt about it. And last year's single-A basketball champions, so no doubt a number of good athletes and a great program. So you're going to be out on the sideline, and again, couldn't ask for a much better day, huh?
Let's go. Let's do it.
High school football at its finest. First round here from Kirkland. Back with kickoff after this here on TV 17.
Hodges Westside Truck Center is the place to go if you need a work truck for your business. Hodges offers a wide variety of trucks to meet your needs, and we have two locations to serve you in Marengo and in Elburn, and that's where you can browse around and find the right truck for you. We also service what we sell. We have an excellent parts and customer service department, and we also have a complete workshop to make the repairs you need to keep your truck on the road. Our Elburn facility is located on Main Street, just east of Route 47, and in Marengo, you can find Westside Truck Center on Route 20 Grant Highway near I-90.
Welcome, high school football fans. Larry Brassfield out in beautiful Kirkland, Illinois, for the first round of playoff action here in the 2016 IHSA season. And you could not ask for a better day for football. Nice sunny Saturday afternoon. The home Hawks receive. That's Braden Watson taking the kick out across the 30-yard line. So the home team Hawks will have the opening possession. And we'll be calling number 21, Braden Watson's number, throughout the day here. We were out here earlier in the season. Plays both ways. He's really kind of Mr. Everything for these Hawks. High 60 degrees, partly sunny. Perfect day for high school football. Inside handoff, and that was Watson. Short gain off the left guard.
52 and 63 in on that stop. Austin Millis, Brandon Bagno.
The Hawks will operate out of the spread formation primarily. Number 23, Ethan Hoffman, gets the call from the coach, comes back in and sends the guys out to the line, 2nd and 9. Pitch to Watson, barely fielded it, hit immediately and tackled for a loss. Good penetration by the D-line there. The Panthers from LeRoy out of Central Illinois, last year's single-A basketball champions. Don't know if there's any members of that team out here on the field. We'll see what our research department can come up with. In the meantime, quarterback Ethan Hoffman looking at 3rd and 13, rolling right on the run, gets rid of it, complete about the 40-yard line.
Edwards makes the reception. Gabe Bennett on the stop.
I believe it was number 24, Johnny Moore, on the reception.
It's going to be 4th and 3 for Hiawatha.
Bringing up 4th and 3. And I don't think the Hawks are going to be coming out in punt formation. I'll correct that. The aforementioned Mr. Everything, Braden Watson, is in punt formation. Got number 5, Gabe Bennett, back to receive the punt for the Panthers. Watson's going to run off the right end. He's got the first down. Gutsy call. Well, I wondered if, in fact, they were going to punt. They put their best player deep, put the Panthers in punt return formation, spread it out, and he didn't think twice, picked it up. Again, all I can say is a gutsy call. 3 receivers here to the near side. Watson again up the middle, hit immediately. Number 71, Alex Lamont, off the D-line. Again, good penetration by the big guys up front for the visiting Panthers squad.
There's a flag on the field.
That's going to cost him 5. Miscommunication early.
The indication is offsides against the Panthers.
And check that, it was on the D
There's 5 yards and move.
who encroached the line of scrimmage first.
Second and 5.
So that certainly helps. And we have yet to see the Hawks run right behind big number 75, Paul Rubo. But there we go. Just as I thought, they might be running the right side. Exactly what they do. Kyle Thompson takes the give, works the right side, bringing up 3rd and short.
Call it 3, 3rd and 2.
So if you were going to run a fake punt on the previous series, you would think that the Hawks are certainly looking at 2-down territory, as we like to call it. Motion, counter give, option left. Braden will be tackled for a big loss.
Takes the pitch and the option. Brought down by Phillips.
Number 63, Brandon Bagnell. 21, Adam Phillips.
For the Hawks.
Held to contain and defended that option as best he possibly can. Big loss, and again, Braden finds himself deep in punt formation.
12, Bennett and no back deep for the Panthers.
And this time he does punt it away. Goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds
So no return.
at the
And the Panthers will take over about their own 25-yard line.
right there.
So there was a couple positive gains for the Hawk offense there, but I saw a lot of good, strong penetration by the Panther defensive line. And we'll see what adjustments, if any, Hiawatha can make next time they've got the ball. So for the first time here this afternoon, we see the Panther offense. Quarterback number 17, Brett Egan, 6'2", 200-pound senior, gives to the tailback up the middle.
Little handoff. Goes to number 5, Gabe Bennett. Even 2 on the carry, 2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
I believe that was number 67, Miguel DeValier on the stop. One of the 2 inside linebackers, he and Cole Dunbar. Two receivers split to the far side, turn and give to the tack. Off the left tackle, Trevor Bullington with a good burst through the secondary, picking up the first down. It's interesting as I look at the LeRoy offense, quarterback Trevor Burlington check that, Brett Egan, one of the biggest players on the field. Wing right, give to the halfback, up the middle, not much there. Variation of the wing T formation that we see oftentimes in some of the smaller schools.
Gain of 2 on the carry. Call it second and a long 8 for LeRoy.
Wing left, give to the fullback. Burlington down the sideline. Hit out of bounds as he crossed into Hawk territory. Pushed out about the 37-yard line. Trevor Burlington, 5'11", 160, but running harder than that.
37-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
This Panther offense rather methodical, but executing well, and initially winning the battle up front. Old T formation off the left tackle. Adam Phillips on the carry.
Del Valle in on that stop.
And again, Del Valle
Dunbar in
on the stop.
Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
You see the defensive line anchored by the big guy who's a Illinois version of the blind side, exchange student Paul Rubelt from Germany. Every bit of 6'10", 285. I'd love to play linebacker behind a defensive lineman like that.
There is a flag on the field. Offsides against Hiawatha is the call.
Offsides against the defense will help the LeRoy Panthers. As now they're looking at 2nd and short. So I mentioned Paul Rubelt, the nose guard. He's directly across from a big center. Pass, post pattern was wide open.
Bennett, the intended receiver.
Bennett intended, just overthrown as he dove. Yikes. Hawk defense going to have to make an adjustment there.
3rd down for the Panthers.
If you don't have a safety, that inside receiver has to be picked up by one of the linebackers. Third and 2. Off the left tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Adam Phillips takes the carry for the Panthers.
Fresh set of downs for the Panthers.
Phillips gets inside the 25. It'll be a 1st down.
Phillips and Burlington proving to be a formidable duo running the ball for LeRoy. Wing T motion, got the Hawks to jump.
There's a flag.
Persad encroached.
Offsides is the call against Hiawatha.
A very animated flag
It's a 5-yard penalty.
called by the PA announcer, enjoyed by the hometown crowd. Just not as fun when it's against your team. Bennett in the tailback position, off the right guard, up the middle.
Ball carriers 5 Bennett. Thompson.
Almost a lateral drop, takedown of a tackle right out near the markers. And it looks like they're going to measure and see if he picked it up. Out they come.
Measure to see if it's a 1st down.
A few inches, and that's why you have to measure. So it will be 2nd and inches. Play caller's delight. Do they go back to the post pattern, or do they hammer it? Tight wing formation. Appears they're going to run. To the air they go. It is open and complete. Touchdown. Gabe Bennett snuck off of that wing through the crease into the middle. A little slant pass. Well, those were the choices, and they went with option A. And like me, the defense was not expecting it. You've got position like that, tough to defend. And it looks like the Panthers will be going for 2. So now Bennett works his way into a slot right, single back formation, rolling right on the run.
The pass is knocked away.
Batted down, incomplete. But the Panthers score first and lead by 6. Back with the kick after this here on TV 17.
A long weekend is just an excuse to get a long way from boring. With models up to 62 horsepower or room for 4. Go rugged. Go big. Go Gator.
Hi, I'm Dave Gieske from Buck Brothers in Hampshire. We have 3 other locations to serve you: Harvard, Wakanda, and Libertyville.
Welcome back to Kirkland, Illinois. Larry Brassfield flying solo here on TV 17 Outdoors, your home for high school football. Short kick fielded on the fly.
O'Hearn receives that kick.
Hit immediately. Good strategic placement by the LeRoy Panthers. Riley O'Hearn fielded it, hit immediately, nullifying any chance of a return. The opening drive for the Hawks converted a first down on a fake punt, but then eventually did stall and punt. LeRoy took over and marched. Had a touchdown drive capped by a 5-yard pass to Gabe Bennett. Extra point no good, leading by 6. 3:42 here to play in the first quarter.
There's a flag.
As the Hiawatha Hawk offense going to try and find a little consistency. They had a couple runs work well for them, but there was consistent penetration by the LeRoy defensive line, which ultimately blew up a couple running plays, resulting in big losses. Especially going to keep my eye on number 73, Jacob Payne, on the defensive line for the Panthers. This is Watson.
Watson on the carry.
Short gain, hit in the back. Hurts just to see it. But he's a tough guy, and he'll keep grinding through, that's for sure.
Second down and 13 to go for the Hawks.
Hoffman out of the shotgun with the back on each hip. Nowhere to go.
Brought down on the play by
Kyle Thompson, just nowhere to go.
Kendurius in there as well.
Number 52, Austin Mullis, doing a good job of
It's third down
keeping contain on the defensive end here on the near side for the Panther D. Actually, he's at the tackle, flanked by the end of Brandon Bagnall defensively. The four-man front. Out of the shotgun, looking to pass, gets rid of it, complete. Out across the 45-yard line. Kyle Thompson again, KT. Out very near the first down marker. From my vantage point, I think they're just short. They are probably going to bring the chains all the way across the field here to the near side. It's just that close. Again, just short by a matter of inches. And you would think that the Hawks will be going for it. As important as field position is, I know many a coach would say if you can't get 6 inches, you don't deserve to win.
Hiawatha ruled to be just shy of the line to gain. It brings up 4th down for Hiawatha.
So it looks like we've got Devalier in at the fullback, Braden Watson in at tailback as Hoffman settles in under center. Quarterback sneak. Looks like he got it. Yes, he did. Right at midfield for a Hiawatha Hawk. First down.
First down.
Where else would you want to be on a Saturday afternoon other than watching a good high school playoff football game? Hoffman from the shotgun, inside give. Again, Braden can only muster up a yard.
Taken down as he does by
Tough sledding inside the tackles.
Short gain of a yard, 2nd and 9 for Hiawatha.
And defensively, that's what LeRoy was looking to do. Looks like the Hawks will take a timeout. So will we, back in a moment here on TV 17.
20 years, Peg's on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Peg's on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
Looking at 2nd and 9, trailing by 6, just under a minute and a half left to play here in the first quarter. Quick pitch to Watson off the right side. And nowhere to go. I mentioned just before the timeout there that the scheme for the LeRoy defense is to just keep them from getting outside, which they did very well there. And when forced between the tackles, the Hawks just have not been able to produce a whole lot of consistent gains. 3rd and 9. On a roll here to the left side with time. Finally gets rid of it. Complete Inside the 30, down the sideline. Inside the 15, Kyle Thompson with a big first down. Ethan Hoffman rolled left, was under pressure, got rid of it, and Thompson went up. Grabbed it out of the air, turned and ran, and all the way down to the 13-yard line. Exactly the shot in the arm this Hawk offense needed. Braden off the left guard through the middle and in for a score! Touchdown! Touchdown, Hawks! Braden Watson took the inside give, and as much difficulty they'd had running, all of a sudden it just opened up, parted like the Red Sea, and he found his way through for the score. So now the foreign exchange student in from Spain, number 38, Lucas Rodriguez, who hit the game winner as time expired earlier in the regular season. He's on for the point after, and it is blocked.
And the kicker is blocked. It's no good.
We're tied at 6. High school playoffs at its finest here on TV 17.
Tied at 6.
Your independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. With his friendly, courteous staff, David can give you the best rates for your home insurance as well as your auto insurance. Let him show you how to save money for all of your insurance needs. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call him anytime. His phone number is area code 630-466-7835.
Welcome back to beautiful Kirkland, Illinois, home to the Hiawatha Hawks high school football team. We're bringing you opening round playoff single A action. We're tied at 6. Just 13 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. High kickoff fielded by Bennett. Up the middle here to the near side. Good open field tackle by Devalier. But good field position for the LeRoy Panthers. Just 8 seconds left to play here in first quarter action. Quarterback Brett Egan settles in under center, give to the fullback, off the left tackle, through the secondary, then nobody's gonna catch him. That is a 68-yard touchdown run.
And heads into the end zone for a LeRoy touchdown.
Oh my! Fullback off the left tackle. Linebackers were up, and as he got through the secondary, there was nobody to run him down. So the point after will conclude the first quarter. And a minute and a half later, this home crowd is silent. Wishbone formation. Give to the tailback. Does not get in. The lead is back to 6. Panthers 12, Hawks 6. Second quarter action after this here on TV 17.
Get ready for the fall hunting season by stopping in at JR Shooting Sports.
Stay warm when you're out on the hunt by choosing from a wide assortment of hunting apparel. JR also has a huge selection of guns for the hunt, as well as sports optics. And don't forget to stock up on ammunition because JR Shooting Sports is your fall hunting headquarters.
We're located on Oakhurst Drive in Aurora. And visit us on the web and on Facebook.
Here to start the second quarter, the LeRoy Panthers squib it short. Covered just in time. Oh, boy. Kyle Thompson jumped on it just a split second before getting hit by Nate Sammer.
Good yardage, good field position.
Good tactical kick by the LeRoy Panthers. Going to have to keep an eye on that as the game progresses. So the Hiawatha Hawk offense was really held in check for most of the first quarter until a Kyle Thompson pass reception got him inside the 15, and then Braden Watson ran it in from there.
Braden Watson takes the carry.
Other than those couple bursts, just like we see here, the Hawk offense has been limited to very short gains, especially when kept inside the tackles. But something did click on that last drive, and we'll see if the Hawks can sustain that offensive momentum. Hoffman with Watson on his hip. Three receivers here to the near side, one to the far side. That's Braden up the middle again. Same play he scored on before. Breaks it through the secondary inside the 40-yard line. First down. Boy, looked like he didn't have room to run, and then all of a sudden made a guy miss. And picked up a bunch. This time it's Thompson.
Kyle Thompson takes that carry inside the 35-yard line before he's met by
The Hawks are pretty consistent. Their inside handoffs.
Isaac Nave there as well. I stand corrected. The ball is placed at the 35-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for the Hawks.
Second and 7 from 35. Watson hit immediately. Number 52, Austin Mullis, off his defensive tackle position. Braden did good just to hang on to the ball there. Actually lost a couple. So now the Hawks are looking at 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 now.
Hoffman rolling left. Complete! Johnny Moore with a great reception over the middle. Picks up the first down. Boy, that's a tough pass and catch. Hoffman was rolling left. Johnny Moore cutting back through against the grain. Had to reach up and hung on. Big first down for the Hawks. Watson again up the middle. And keep pounding the rock.
Here's the carry. Here's the tackler, I beg your pardon.
You know, it's interesting to me as you watch this offense, you know, really with the spread offense, they're still running inside handoffs up the middle, and it's Not much different than if they come out in a wing T where they're running the fullback up the middle. They just do it from a different formation. So now there's two backs, counter give. And again, it's Thompson.
There is a flag on the field.
Flag down at the feet of the center, number 61, Cole Dunbar.
The indication is a holding penalty against
And that's going to come back. That hurts. But it will remain second down.
That 10-yard penalty is
Instead of second and a third and short, they've got second and long.
31-yard line. They call it second and 14.
So the Hawks are approaching field goal range, I would think. Although I'm sure they're thinking about converting a first down and punching it in. More in motion. Option right. Hoffman keeps and pays for it.
Brought down by
Took a shot by number 63, Brandon Bagnell. Lost a couple more yards. So the Hawks head to the line, looking at 3rd and 17. Two receivers split to each side. Quick pass falling incomplete here on the near side, intended for Moore. So now in the very unenviable position of a 4th and 17 play call. From a field position standpoint, I would actually be considering a punt. But the defense is going to have to stay on their toes when it's number 21 deep in the formation. They're not even going to line up in punt formation. It's Hoffman in a shotgun. Dropping back, swing pass to the left side. Picks up a few, but only back to the original line of scrimmage.
To the 25-yard line before he's met by Austin Mullis.
So it will be a stop for the D. Turnover on downs. With just under 7 minutes left to play here in the first half. So the Hawks converted a couple big plays and first downs, but eventually the drive stalls on the LeRoy 25-yard line. Quarterback Egan settles in under center with the classic wing T. Give to the fullback.
Ball carrier
Bullington, number 37 on the carry.
Edwards and Dunbar.
Short gain.
Short gain of 2.
Fullback hit immediately. Number 57, Abe Gonzalez, blew it up. That's how you defend that.
Ball is back to the original line of
fullback dive. Somebody's got to be hitting him immediately every time. And it was Gonzalez off the defensive tackle position. Sweep here to the near side. Gets the corner, but upended by Braden Watson after he gained a few.
Side met by Watson.
It's going to be fourth and about
Gain of 8 on the carry.
short 3. So a nice gain as they did get the corner. Well, essentially, this Hiawatha Hawk defense lines up in a, you could call it a 6-4-1. They're going to punt. Nobody expected that. Braden Watson did start to fall back into a safety position, but the Panthers decide to go conservative, play field position,
Hawks will take over after the Panthers 3 out.
and that punt goes all the way down to the Hiawatha 25-yard line. .442 remaining here in the first half, as the Hawks will look to knot the score with a touchdown, trailing by 6. Give to Watson up the middle.
Watson takes the carry for Hiawatha. Dives forward.
Short gain.
71 and 52 on the stop. That's Lamont and Mullis. Gave him a yard, 2nd and 9.
Two receivers split to each side. Quick hitter here to the near side, complete.
Quick pass to Riley O'Hearn.
Tackled
Reception is made. He's
after
brought
a
down by
couple
71
yards
Alex
gained.
Lamont and other Panthers in there.
Riley O'Hearn with the reception, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Call it 3rd and 7 for the Hawks.
Hoffman rolling left, batted down. Immediately, we keep calling. 63, Bagnell, very active off his defensive end position. And for that play to work, you got to chip that end for Hoffman to have time to roll, which is what did not happen. So number 5, Gabe Bennett, accompanied by 12, Dalton No, back in punt return formation. Watson's punt is high and short, will not be returned, and will be touched down at the Hiawatha 45-yard line. So the call to punt by the LeRoy Panthers proves to be effective, as now they take over at the Hiawatha 45-yard line.
Down at the Hiawatha 45-yard line. LeRoy has it 1st and 10.
Just over 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter.
We have a Hiawatha timeout on the field.
Hawks take a timeout, and so will we. Back in a moment here on TV 17.
Summer may be over, but the Sugar Grove Family Fun Center will be open until October 31st. There's still time to enjoy the go-karts on our beginner course, as well as the slick track for the experienced drivers. Then walk over to the spectacular mini golf course for a round or two with your friends. And don't forget, the bumper boats and water wars are ready for those warm Indian summer evenings and weekends. Remember, the Fun Center is open until Halloween and is conveniently located on Route 47 and Jericho Road in Sugar Grove.
With 3:07 left to play here in the second quarter. LeRoy Panthers have 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Play action pass deep down the right side, complete. Adam Phillips was wide open, and that is a 45-yard touchdown pass. Came in with a tight formation, good play action pass. And Phillips broke free in the secondary. Quarterback Brett Egan hung it out there, and Phillips reeled it in and walked in for the score. Extending the lead to 12, point after pending. Two receivers split to the far side. Quarterback fakes to the fullback, keeps, tries the right side, and does not get in. So it remains a 12-point lead. LeRoy Panthers 18, Hiawatha Hawks 6. Back after this here on TV 17.
What are you waiting for? A 6-year limited powertrain warranty? Savings on performance-matched implements? 0% APR financing for up to 5 years. Head down to your local Kubota dealer before December 31st and take advantage of this incredible offer on the BX Series, America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Kubota, this is what we do.
Welcome, high school football fans. TV 17 Outdoors, your home for 2016 IHSA playoff action. Here in single A competition, the visiting LeRoy Panthers have jumped out to an 18-6 lead after a 45-yard touchdown pass. Here's Braden Watson with kick return out to the 35-yard line. 2:52 remaining as these hometown Hiawatha Hawks look to get one more score before they go to the half.
Ball's at the 35-yard line. Hawks have it 1st and 10.
The Hiawatha Hawk offense has been able to execute here and there, but a couple big plays really spelled the difference between a 68-yard touchdown run and then a 45-yard touchdown pass for the visiting Panthers, leading 18-6. Watson with the inside give off the left tackle, gets a couple.
Takes it forward, before he's met down by Kinderies. Call it 2nd down and 7 for the Hawks.
Watson again. Not much room to run on the left side.
Watson, the ball carrier. Pagnell in on that stop.
Third and a long 6. Edwards split far to the left side. O'Hearn here to the near side. Slots in between them. Hoffman straight drop. Stays in the gun. Overthrown and falling incomplete. Will bring up 4th down. So Watson drops into punt formation. 2 return men deep for the Panthers. Braden takes his time. Punt angles here to the near sideline.
Watson's punt
Goes out about the 42-yard line.
at the 42-yard
Just
line.
over a minute and a half remain here in the second
Leroy
quarter
right there, first
for the Leroy Panthers. Who should have at least a couple timeouts left to work with. After the quick strike, 45-yard touchdown pass. Tight formation, one receiver split to the far side. Sweep right, number 5, Gabe Bennett.
Number 5, Gabe Bennett.
Appears to have enough to move the sticks.
Abe Gonzalez chased him down.
Picks up a first down.
Thompson also in there on that stop with others from the Hawks. It's a first down for the Panthers.
That old school pitch sweep right reminds me of way back in the day with the Green Bay Packers. Don't get much more old school than that. Here's the fullback off the right side. Nowhere to go as Abe Gonzalez drags him down. Good penetration off the left tackle there defensively for the Hawks. And now we are inside a minute. And you sense a little urgency by the Leroy Panther offense as they hustle to the line. Dalton Knoll, lone receiver here to the near side. Pitch off the motion. A well-designed play, picks up a few. We are now down to 28 seconds left to play. Leroy takes a timeout, and we'll take one more as well. Back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Melissa Garcia of RE/MAX All Pro in Sugar Grove. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home this season, we can help. Our team approach helps provide personal and professional assistance in your home buying needs. If you're looking for a home, our buyer specialist team can assist you with every facet necessary for a successful buying experience. If you're considering putting your house on the market, we showcase your home both in print with local periodicals, newspapers, and the real estate book, and online at enhancedSitesWithRealtor.com, Zillow, Homes.com, and Trulia, not to mention many more, and also on the go by assigning QR codes, text codes, and mobile sites that connect your home to mobile consumers on the go. Let the Melissa Garcia team at RE/MAX All Pro help you find the perfect home or help you get the highest and best price for your current home. Call or text anytime at 630-878-9868 or visit our website at www.melissagarciahomes.com.
Welcome back to Kirkland, Illinois, home to the Hiawatha Hawk football team. We've got opening round playoff action. And this home crowd is all fired up. Leroy jumped off sides. 3rd and 7 will now be 3rd and 12.
The indication is a false start against the Panthers.
So you gotta love the spirit here of this home crowd.
But we're not done. We need some
As they're calling for their defense to just make one more stand. Take them into halftime. Tight wing T formation, motion right, give to the fullback. Picks up a couple.
Bullington on the carry again.
Clock is running with 20 seconds, and that may be the last play of the first half. Leroy could get conservative and just let the clock run, and it appears that is what they are going to do. So it's a 12-point lead for the visitors. Panthers 18, Hawks 6. Second half action after this here on TV 17.
Well, there's cell phones, jewelry, TVs, and baby clothes, computers, arcade games, MP3s, and stereos, backpacks, jackets, toys, and fresh produce, eye exams, appliances, rugs, and cowboy boots. Good food, drink, shades, and pet accessories, fragrances, massages, hats, music, DVDs, custom shirts, beds, purses, and socks galore, dresses, blankets, dollar items, and so much more. Find anything from anywhere, from the common to the rare. There's good times to share at 7 Mile Fair. Opens at 9 until 5. Located in Caledonia, right off the I. Find anything from anywhere, from the common to the rare. There's good times to share at 7 Mile Fair. Opens at 9 until 5. Located in Caledonia, right off the I. Where weekends mean bargains, 7 Mile Fair.
Welcome, high school football fans. TV 17 Outdoors, your home for Illinois high school playoff football. Kickoff fielded and then dropped, but then recovered by the LeRoy Panthers. We've got single A action here from Kirkland, Illinois. LeRoy Panthers have traveled up from Central Illinois to face the Hiawatha Hawks. LeRoy comes in 6-3. Hiawatha with the 7-2 record so far.
Once again, to be at the fall fling tomorrow.
LeRoy Panthers come out the second half leading by 12 with a score of 18-6. Wing T formation, give to the fullback up the middle. That's Bullington.
Bullington with the carry.
And this LeRoy Panther offense has executed fairly well throughout the first half. Converted a couple big plays. They had an opening drive converted by Gabe Bennett. Short 5-yard touchdown pass. Hiawatha answered with a Braden Watson 13-yard touchdown run. And there was Bennett on a sweep right, getting out near the first down marker. Will bring up 3rd and 1. But the real difference in the first half was a couple big plays, a 68-yard touchdown run from scrimmage, and then a 45-yard touchdown pass. And every point after attempt has been no good. So it's an 18-6 score. Fullback off right tackle. Stumbled through, regains his balance, picks up the first down. Good athleticism shown there. It's kind of an interesting T formation where the left halfback went in motion, drawing the attention of the defense away, and the fullback off tackle picked up the first down. Again with that tight T formation, same action there, same play really.
Bullington on the carry again.
Same result, pick up a 5. So now do they go back to that same play and pitch it to the halfback? Perhaps setting up something. They also had a nifty little play action pass which freed up Phillips to get so wide open in the secondary on that 45-yard touchdown reception. Good versatility by the Panther offense. So this time they tried the left side, and it's a whole lot of 37 so far on this second half opening drive for the Panthers.
3rd and 1 now for the Panthers.
Third and less than a yard, wing right. Motion here to the near side. Resets. Bullington, of course.
Bullington, the ball carrier, is met by Rubelt in the hole. Bullington takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Panthers.
Well, and if you're a TV 17 fan of any tenure, you know that played linebacker, and I always talk about defending the offense. And defending this offense, it starts by stopping that fullback, and the Hiawatha Hawks are going to have to find a way to do that. Egan on a roll, pressure, just gets rid of it. Caught but out of bounds, will be incomplete.
But it was out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
I believe the pressure there was applied by defensive end Edwin Yaki. He's actually lining up at a linebacker position outside. Bullington again.
Bullington takes that carry. And Paul Rubelt,
the big guy, number 75, Paul Rubelt on the tackle.
It's 3rd down for LeRoy.
So big play on both sides of the ball. And the Panthers decide to take a timeout, and so will we. Back in a moment here on TV 17.
Often forget about the people behind the snowplows who are out clearing the way for us in the worst winter conditions. Westside Truck stands behind these workers to repair and keep their trucks on the road no matter how high the snow piles up this winter. Hodges Westside Truck Center is the place to go if you need a work truck for your business. Hodges offers a wide variety of trucks to meet your needs, and we have 2 locations to serve you in Marengo and in Elburn, and that's where you can browse around and find the right truck for you. We also service what we sell. We have an excellent parts and customer service department, and we also have a complete workshop to make the repairs you need to keep your truck on the road. Our Elburn facility is located on Main Street just east of Route 47, and in Marengo you can find Westside Truck Center on Route 20 Grant Highway near I-90.
3rd down for LeRoy.
From the sideline to the line of scrimmage, the Panthers come 3rd and long. Sweep right, that's Phillips. Near the first down, but short, tackled by number 6. Riley O'Hearn on the tackle. Looks like the Panthers will be looking at 4th and 2. T-formation, motion right, fake the pitch, give to the fullback off the left side. It's going to be about the spot. It's all about the spot.
Ball carrier was Phillips.
First down, keeps the drive alive. Thought they may have been able to stop him just short, but they didn't even have to bring out the chains. This ground game does a few things. It eats up the clock and it keeps the Hawks offense off the field. Egan to the air, intended for no. Just overthrown, falls incomplete.
Don't know the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 for LeRoy.
Gabe Bennett split to the far side. Broken bone formation, give to the halfback. Good action there.
Ball carrier was Adam Phillips, brought down by O'Hearn and
The
Del
broken
Valle.
wishbone formation. They fake the fullback, diving to the right, give it to the halfback, countering against the grain. Finds a crease, picks up a few. So just when you start keying on number 37, they give it to somebody else, keeping the defense on their toes. Bullington picks up a couple.
Jacob Reed.
Sure is the workhorse.
Trevor Bullington on the carry. He was brought down by O'Hearn. And it's 4th down.
So again, the LeRoy Panther offense looking at 4th down. This time 4th and a long 3. Just inside the near hash. One receiver split to the far side. Sweep right. Phillips picks it up. They spread him out. Pitch it to Adam Phillips. Turns on the burners. Picks up the first down. So for more than half of the third quarter, this LeRoy Panther offense just grinding it out. Inside of 5 minutes here to play in the third quarter. Bullington off the left guard. Through to the linebackers.
On the carry. Yaki on the stop for the Hawks.
Really should give credit here to this LeRoy Panther offensive line. Not real flashy, but certainly effective as they continue to pick up tough yardage between the tackles. But if you can consistently pick up 3 and 4 yards, it sets up all the other aspects of your offense. Wishbone formation. Bullington off the right guard. Through the linebackers, through the secondary, and in for a score. From 14 yards out, Trevor Bullington extends the Panther lead to 18. As he had quite the bulk of the carries, getting him down there. There was a couple sweeps with Bennett and Phillips, but largely Trevor Bullington carrying the load, and he burst through from 14 yards out. As I mentioned earlier, no point after attempts converted until now.
Trevor Bullington is into the end zone. That conversion is good.
2 point after attempt is good, making it a 20-point lead. Panthers 26, Hawks 6. Kickoff after this here on TV 17.
If time is infinite, why is there never enough of it? A John Deere One Family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. iMatch Quick Hitch makes implement hookups a snap and gives you more time for what you love. So it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. That's how we run, and nothing runs like a Deere.
From beautiful Kirkland, Illinois, on a perfect Saturday afternoon, high school football at its finest. The Hiawatha Hawks return the kickoff out across the 35-yard line. Miguel DeValier, offensive lineman and linebacker. So certainly no stranger to contact. Sure didn't shy away from putting his head down after he grabbed that short kickoff. But the Hawks here are now down by 20. As the LeRoy Panther offense ground out a 8-minute drive, capped by a 14-yard touchdown run. And Braden Watson and the Hawks just have a hard time running in between the tackles. Again, credit to this defensive front by the LeRoy Panthers. They penetrate well and they keep contained on the perimeter. Just sound, fundamental defensive football. Two receivers split here to the near side, one to the far side. Swing pass intended to Thompson. Out in the flat.
Thompson, the intended receiver.
Some incidental contact of no significance. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Same formation. Give to Watson, hit immediately, and again, Brandon Bagnell called his number a few times in the first half, and 63 gets it done defensively for the Panthers. You heard that one up here. Oh my. Braden did not have a chance. In fact, did a good job just holding on to the ball there. Actually lost a couple yardage. Now he's got to line up in punt formation. Kicks away, and it looks like he got hit hard. A flag does come down. Only question being whether this is a 5 or a 15-yard infraction.
It's a personal foul penalty for roughing the kicker against LeRoy.
It is the personal foul, 15-yard version of that penalty, and what a break for the Hawks.
The ball is placed in midfield. They move
Instead of a drive being over and a short punt giving the ball to the Panthers, all of a sudden they've got a breath of second life. Fresh set of downs and a ball at midfield. Two receivers split to each side. Watson up the middle on the inside give, gets a couple. Well, if nothing else, this Hiawatha offense is consistent.
On first down, 2nd and 6.
Trending towards predictable. Tight end right, slot formation. More in motion here to the near side. Option right. Pitch at the end to Thompson. Gets a couple. Good execution there on the pitch by Hoffman. And great concentration by Kyle Thompson to take the pitch in stride with a defender not far away and turning it into a positive gain. And now a very big 3rd and 5 for the Hawks.
We have a Hiawatha timeout on the field.
Hawks take a timeout, so will we. Back in a moment.
20 years, Pegs on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Peg's on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
Out of the timeout, the Hawks are looking at 3rd and 5 with 1:12 left to play here in the third quarter. One receiver here to the near, 3 to the far side. Hoffman with time. Just behind Jacob Edwards, falling incomplete. And I would think the Hawks are going to have to go for it here. It is early in the second half, minute 7 left to play in third quarter, but given the effectiveness of the LeRoy Panther offense, I would think you're going to have to go for it, and the Hawks are doing just that. Hoffman stays in the pocket, over the middle, intercepted, and tackled is Gabe Bennett. They went to the post pattern here on the near side, overthrown and grabbed by the defender. Effectively a punt, but boy, the Hawks were really looking to convert a first down there. So you could almost feel the air go out of the crowd here on the home side as the LeRoy Panthers take over. Just under a minute here in the third. Give to Trevor Bullington, and why not? As he just continues to grind it out 3 yards at a time.
About 3 on that first down carry.
As the Panthers are winning the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Stopping Hiawatha offensively and executing when they have the ball. Sweep right, that's Bennett. Picks up a few. We'll bring up 3rd and about 4. And that will conclude 3 quarters of play. LeRoy 36, Hiawatha 6. Back after this here on TV 17.
Independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. With his friendly, courteous staff, David can give you the best rates for your home insurance as well as your auto insurance. Let him show you how to save money for all of your insurance needs. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call him anytime. His phone number is area code 630-466-7835.
Here to start the fourth quarter, the LeRoy Panthers are looking at 3rd and 4 from their own 25-yard line. Leading by 20. Give to the halfback off the left tackle. Oh, forgive me, that was Bullington. Off the left side. And he picks up yet another Panther first down. And until the Hiawatha Hawks can stop number 37 up the middle, they're not going to get the ball back. Wing T, motion left, give to the wing back off the motion. Adam Phillips, who reeled in a 45-yard touchdown pass in the first half with a nifty run off the left tackle. know, as you just marvel at the simplicity of this wing T offense, takes me back to my Augustana days and Coach Bob Reed. Tough to stop when executed well. Same play other way, through to the secondary. This is Gabe Bennett, and nobody is gonna stop him. 64 yards. Touchdown, Panthers.
It's a Panther touchdown.
Oh, my. I mentioned how effective the fullback up the middle has been, and if you don't stop him, you're not going to get the ball back. Hiawatha keyed on him, and then you give to the wingback in motion. He breaks through to the secondary. Nothing but green in front of him. Extending the lead to 32-6. Dalton knows, splits wide to the left. That's Phillips in motion from the wing. Churning, burning, and in for the score. Making it a 34-6 lead for the visiting LeRoy Panthers. Kickoff after this. You're on TV 17.
Get ready for the fall hunting season by stopping in at JR Shooting Sports.
Stay warm when you're out on the hunt by choosing from a wide assortment of hunting apparel. JR also has a huge selection of guns for the hunt, as well as sports optics. And don't forget to stock up on ammunition because JR Shooting Sports is your fall hunting headquarters.
We're located on Oakhurst Drive in Aurora. And visit us on the web and on Facebook.
Welcome back, high school football fans. TV 17 Outdoors, your home for high school football. The short kickoff was fielded. Jacob Edwards lost his footing, negating any chance for a return. And the LeRoy Panthers have extended their lead to a score of 34-6. Halfback number 5, Gabe Bennett, burst through the secondary and on for a 64-yard touchdown run, seemingly putting this one out of reach. Braden Watson with the inside handoff off the right side.
Crosses the 40-yard line, takes it up to the 42. Call it a gain of 2 on that carry. Second down and 8 for the Hawks.
So the 28-point lead is more than 3 possessions, even if you're getting them 8 at a time with 2-pointers. So the Hawks have got a lot of work to do. One thing's for sure, I don't think we will see these boys give up. Hoffman stays in the pocket, pressured, and finally dragged down. Boy, he just had a lot of pressure. We've talked about number 63, Brandon Bagnell, and he was in the backfield causing problems. Seems to really be hurting as the coach is sending a sub. Begrudgingly makes his way to the sideline. He didn't make the sack, but he sure created the chaos that resulted in the sack. O'Hearn by himself to the far side. 3 receivers here to the near. Hoffman rolling and sacked. That's number 73, Jacob Payne. Penetration off the D end. Looked like Hoffman was going to clear the edge off the block, but as he went down, Payne took the quarterback with him. A big sack for the LeRoy Panther defense there. I can hear the coaches on the visitor side saying, watch the fake, which is what the Hawks did in their opening possession to effectively convert a first down. Braden punts this one away, and it will not be returned. Goes out of bounds
Watson's
at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10.
Opening round playoff action here in the IHSA playoff season, single A style. Kirkland, Illinois and Hiawatha High School, just a slice of Americana, as we like to call it here at TV 17. Just a nice, wholesome community, and what a great atmosphere for a high school football game on a Saturday afternoon. Adam Phillips off the left side.
Edwin Yaki and Miguel Del
You know, and I talked earlier about the effectiveness of the wing T formation, and it starts with the fullback, and number 37, Trevor Bullington, really is having a great game to where he's just consistently picked it up between the guards, and that sets up the other backs to get outside. This time it's Bullington off the right side, through the secondary, and in for a score.
Trevor Bullington into the end zone.
Off that guard tackle gap, made a linebacker miss, and into the secondary, was not going to be stopped. 39-yard touchdown run. Trevor Bullington. And it looks like they are going to attempt traditional point after kick for one rather than two, as they've done each other time they've scored.
The extra point.
Can't remember the last time I saw a conventional straight-on kicker
And the kick is no good.
just wide to the left. But it's a 40-6 lead for the visiting LeRoy Panthers over the Hiawatha Hawks. Back with the kickoff after this here on TV 17.
Summer may be over, but the Sugar Grove Family Fun Center will be open until October 31st. There's still time to enjoy the go-karts on our beginner course, as well as the slick track for the experienced drivers. Then walk over to the spectacular mini golf course for a round or two with your friends. And don't forget, the bumper boats and water wars are ready for those warm Indian summer evenings and weekends. Remember, the Fun Center is open until Halloween and is conveniently located on Route 47 and Jericho Road in Sugar Grove.
Welcome back to TV 17 in Kirkland, Illinois, home of the Hiawatha Hawks. This is Braden Watson receiving the kickoff, making the first guy missed.
Watson, the ball
But dragged down about the 23-yard line.
Austin Mullis and Gabe Bennett. And let's stop.
We've got just over 7 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter for the hometown Hiawatha Hawks, who trailed 18-6 at half, but the LeRoy Panthers have just reeled off consecutive scores, running out to a 40-6 lead. I would think at this point Hiawatha is just going to look to score one more time before this game is done. And what a workhorse Braden Watson has been, not just throughout the game, but throughout the season for this Hiawatha high school football team.
2nd down and 9 for the Hawks.
He really does just about everything. Starts both ways and handles the punting as well. Just a great all-around athlete and a quiet leader. As you can see from here, this is Hoffman on an option left, running hard.
On the quarterback keeper, he's brought down by Adam
Phillips with the tackle. as he just crossed the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and short.
Third and 3 for Hiawatha.
So Ethan Hoffman makes his way from the sideline to the huddle with the call. To the line they come. Seeing some clean jerseys on the defensive side, so the LeRoy Panthers are getting some subs in, which is always good to see. Thompson on the crossbuck.
Thompson, the ball carrier. Brought down by 35 and
Short gain will
Conatee.
bring up
And
4th
Kelly.
and a long 1.
Short gain on the play. 4th down and 2 for the Hawks.
Is it 4th and 2 or is it 4th and a long 1? It depends on who you're listening to, I guess. Shotgun formation, back on each hip. Give to Braden. Made the first guy miss, and good thing he did, just barely. Picks up the first down.
Takes it forward across the 35-yard line. They're moving those chains, Hawk fans. It's a Hiawatha.
So they move the sticks and get a fresh set of downs. As we approach the 5-minute mark, see if Hiawatha tries to open it up at all. Hoffman's going to stay in the pocket, airing it out here to the near side. And that is complete. Jacob Edwards. Ethan Hoffman hung it out there. And Edwards went up and got it. Nice big 6-foot 1-inch target.
It's another Hiawatha.
Reeled it in, picked up the first down, all the way down to LeRoy Panther 35-yard line. Trips right. Edwards by himself here to the near side. Watson off the right end. Made the first man miss. Still on his feet.
Braden Watson on the carry.
Picked up about 7.
He's met by Colton McCulley.
And I don't know about you. I realize the score is out of hand, but at this point, I would like nothing more than for this Hawk offense get one more score here for the season.
2nd down and 4 to go for the Hawks.
Hiawatha in the playoffs for the first time since 2009. Watson again, working off the left side. He's got the corner, and he is in for a score from 29 yards out. Touchdown, Hawks!
Hiawatha touchdown!
Well, just like that. Almost as if they heard me asking them for one more score, but we're not done, folks. Would anticipate an onside kick after the break. So the exchange student, Lucas Rodriguez, on for the point after attempt. High snap, fielded by Rodriguez, finally covered up. So it will remain a score of 40-12. LeRoy in the lead. Kickoff after this. TV 17.
Strict attention to detail. That's what sets the new Pure Kubota SSV 75 apart. It's how we improved performance, increased strength, and engineered it precisely at every level. See your local Kubota construction equipment dealer and get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 60 months.
Welcome back to Kirkland, Illinois. The Hiawatha Hawks just scored off a 29-yard Brandon Watson run. Was expecting an onside kick, but they kick it away, fielded inside the 20. Number 2, Rodney Cobb on the return.
Rodney Cabe on the return. Del Valle makes the stop.
Really kind of surprised we didn't see an onside kick.
Cabe took that ball to about the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
So a 3:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. The LeRoy Panthers have called the timeout.
On the field.
Hi, I'm Melissa Garcia of RE/MAX All-Pro in Sugar Grove. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home this season, we can help. Our team approach helps provide personal and professional assistance in your home buying needs. If you're looking for a home, our buyer specialist team can assist you with every facet necessary for a successful buying experience. If you're considering putting your house on the market, we showcase your home both in print with local periodicals, newspapers, and the real estate book, and online at enhanced sites with Realtor.com, Zillow, Homes.com, and Trulia, not to mention many more, and also on the go by assigning QR codes, text codes, and mobile sites that connect your home to mobile consumers on the go. Let the Melissa Garcia team at RE/MAX All-Pro help you find the perfect home or help you get the highest and best price for your current home. Call or text anytime at 630-878-9868 or visit our website at www.melissagarciahomes.com.
With 3:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter, the visiting LeRoy Panthers have a big lead and a 1st and 10. A lot of substitutes in.
LeRoy handoff goes to number 40, Nate Sammer.
Give to the fullback, Nate Sammer in.
Sammer gains 4 on 1st down, 2nd down, and 6 for the Panthers.
Same play we saw Trevor Bullington execute to perfection. Trevor Bullington in the entire LeRoy offense, to be correct. Number 14, Jacob Sexton, just a sophomore, in getting some reps in first round high school playoff action. Doesn't get much better than that. Pitch to the fullback. Here off the near side, Rodney Cabe. We saw him return the kickoff. Kind of interesting to see a fullback break in motion just before the snap. Perfectly legal as long as you do it laterally or away from the line of scrimmage, which he did. Panthers are now looking at 3rd and 2 from their own 46-yard line. I bet the house this is going to number 40, and it is. And he is near the first down.
Met by Gonzalez. Dunbar in the stop as well.
And they say he did pick up the first down. 2:45 left to play. They wind the clock, and the Panthers are going to take their time as they continue to run plays and subs in on the field. Classic wing T, motion here to the near side. Again, the give to Cabe, the fullback, who gets to midfield. As the sun breaks out, we mentioned what a beautiful day for a high school football playoff game. Nearly 70 degrees. and the sun is shining. As you see, the subs made en masse with 4 coming on and then off, breaking the huddle and coming to the line. Again, the give to the fullback with nowhere to go. And that was Sammer again. Bring up 3rd and long. As the clock just continues to run. And although it's tough to see any high school football team see their season come to an end in the playoffs, there's only 8 teams in the state that are winners through to the very end. And just making the playoffs really is an accomplishment, especially if it's been 7-8 years since you've done it, which is exactly the case for this Hiawatha Hawk football team, making it back to postseason play for the first time since 2009. And it appears that LeRoy is not even going to come to the line for one more snap. They will let the clock run out. And the final score, the LeRoy Panthers 40, the Hiawatha Hawks 12. First round playoff action. And it doesn't get much better than this. Well, it does get better than this when the home team wins. But a well-contested and well-fought battle on both sides. This LeRoy Panther offense had a couple really big plays, and pass complete to Adam Phillips for 45 yards, put him out really to a commanding lead at the end of the first half, extending the lead to 18-6. And then in the second half, they really came out and dominated, scoring on every possession they had from there, with the 64-yard Bennett run, another from 39 by Bullington. Although Braden Watson did fight back for one last score for Hiawatha, it was just not enough. The Hiawatha Hawks were a little bit overmatched here in this opening round playoff game, but you can see their heads are held high. They should be proud of them. So I don't know where we will be next week, but I promise you one thing, high school football, especially playoffs, are near and dear to our heart as they are with yours, and we're looking forward to bringing you playoff action somewhere in the Fox Valley area. And as always, like us on Facebook. You can catch the games in their entirety on YouTube. So on behalf of TV 17 Outdoors, this is Larry Brassfield, and I'll say good afternoon and God bless.
Saturday from 11 to 7, and it's open on Sunday from 11 to 5:30. And Fridays it's not open, but it's a day for the children to come out and enjoy, and it's a time for the parents to enjoy that time with their children and sing along and have that time spent with them.
Actually, first tell me where you originally came from and how did you start this kind of thing, and how did you get into events such as this and other ones? Can you tell me much more about it?
Sure, yeah. So I was raised on a ranch in Texas, a 600-acre goat ranch. So my father it was my father's family. So my father's from ranching. My mom's from a farm in Illinois. So I have farming and ranching in my background. But I've always been a singer and an actor since I was about 10 years old. When I first was in Annie in that small town in New Braunfels, Texas. But you know, I just started doing children's music professionally about 3 years ago when I had my first child. So now I have 2 small children, and I just went all in the children's industry, and I've done thousands of shows in the past 3 years. I work every day, and I travel around Illinois.
So what other events nearby have you recently partaked in? I mean, I know Sugar Grove Corn Boil, this is a good example. Is it something you always do? Is it something that you always do 7 days a week or anything?
Yeah, so I do festivals, but I also do schools, libraries, and my biggest job is actually at a grocery store. Since I teach about healthy eating and sustainable farming, I work with Mariano's, the grocery retailer. So that takes me across the whole state from Gurnee to Frankfort. So I perform in the summer. It's 7 days a week, at least 2 shows a day. But in the winter it slows down a bit. But I perform all the time. It's our whole family business, so it's really fun.
Yeah, it's a performance that keeps on going. That's marvelous. To close it right now, I know you sang a lot of great songs up there. I was wondering if maybe you could sing My Sweet Sunshine.
You Are My Sunshine?
You Are My Sunshine. Sorry.
Definitely.
It's been a while.
It can be found on the CD, which you can get on Amazon.com. I'm on Apple Music, iTunes. I have a book and a CD. I'd love to sing You Are My Sunshine.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We need the sunshine, healthy soil. We need the water. We love the rain. We love our daddy the rain. We love our sunshine, our mommy the sunshine. Please don't take my sunshine away. Everybody sing with me. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Hi, Larry. I'm with TV 17, and I know with working in the food court here, I mean, with the delicious corn, you put a lot of work into it, but maybe some people don't understand how much work. I mean, what exactly do you do with not only just the corn, but with all the food in general that you provide here during the corn boil?
Okay, well, we do prepare approximately 9,500 ears, almost 10,000 ears of corn each year, and we simply come over here with these baskets and fill it. Bring it over to the already boiling pots and put it in, and anywhere from, say, 10 to 14 minutes is what it takes to cook an entire pot of corn. And then we bring it inside, and you'll see what happens in there when you get in there, but we dump it into a bin, and they start wrapping and that sort of thing. So right now we're trying to keep a new pot going about every 10 minutes, and that seems to be good. I think tonight, when it gets really, really busy, they'll be probably doing at least 3 tubs and trying to do them as quickly as possible.
Wow, that's so cool. I bet all the corn, it really goes down fast. I mean, with all the people coming in here for all 3 days.
Right, definitely. I usually only work on Saturdays. It's just my thing I've been doing for about 15 years. I show up for a few hours every Saturday, so I enjoy it. Well, again, I usually only put in Saturdays, so I'm not even working here in the evenings, which they do get busier. But again, we do go through, like I say, between 9 and 10,000 ears of corn, and hopefully all of them get paid for and and used by the patrons of the corn boil.
All right, I'm Chris Guido, and right now I'm with Mr. Tallman right now.
Tallman, that is
yes.
correct, that is correct.
And first off, how did you get so tall? The world needs to know.
Well, it's a combination of milk, combination of vegetables, of course, and also the titanium robo legs over here. There we go. Check that out. Check that out. There we go. The Terminator legs, I like to call them.
Terminator legs.
Exactly. That's what you need over here.
Yeah. So you're just juggling away all those pins, and you're walking around. So what do you do? Do you try to, of course, entertain everyone here? Just give everyone a good time?
I did a comedy juggling show at noon today over by the kids area. Let's see, tomorrow we got another comedy juggling show at noon over by the kids area, and then we'll be still walking and juggling and entertaining all throughout the Sugar Grove Corn Boil. So Looking forward to it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got to be looking forward to it. That sounds great.
I can see everything up here, so you know. How'd you learn how to do this? Juggling for 20 years over here. Started when I was a kid, so now it takes me everywhere. It takes me all over the libraries and festivals and parades and schools, and get to do shows and entertain kids and families everywhere.
Wow.
So it's always a blast over here.
Where are you from?
From Niles. It's about an hour away, but it's kind of local. As long as it's like an hour away, it's pretty local for me over here. What do you think? Think I should walk right over his head?
If you want to walk over my head, go for it.
Duck just like this over here.
All right, go for it.
Coming over.
He's coming over here.
Wait. Don't trip on any cords. Coming over. Going over.
Yeah.
No drops.
Oh. Sugar Grove Corn Boil used to have a car show, but they discontinued it for a while. But because it was popular, they brought it back here for people to enjoy.
Yeah, the American Legion used to sponsor a car show at the Legion and out at the Point. Now we brought it back because we felt like it's something that the fans enjoy and the people that come to the festival, and it has a lot of ambiance, especially with the 50s, 60s theme of the music too. We had 79 cars register with 15 runner-ups and a best car and a best truck show place winner.
What was it like to get this going again?
It wasn't too bad. There's a company that actually helps provide and run most of the car show. We just provide the trophies and some volunteers, and then a lot of the marketing. He also helps with that, and we got a lot of great marketing just by word of mouth and people within the community. A lot of Sugar Grove residents. One of the Sugar Grove residents was in the top 15, and then Annabelle's Pork Chops, one of our vendors, actually brought out his hot rod he just finished, which is a 22 coupe, and he was also one of the top 15s.
And what was it like making the change from the Legion area over here to the north end of the Corn Boil?
It felt very successful because it was right within the park, and you felt like you're all part of the festivities in the community, and people could look at the cars and go get something to eat. It was a lot of fun, really added to the event. We hope to do it again real soon.
All right. How about next year? Plans to do it again?
Yeah, I believe we're going to. Next year's going to be the 50th anniversary of the Sugar Grove Corn Boil, so it'll be great to have something like this back and see the cars again, put it probably in the same spot possibly, but we're going to change a few things for logistics, but we really want to bring it back. We had a great reception from the guys with the cars.
At the Sugar Grove Corn Boil, there's a lot to offer for everyone. And right here is no exception with all the crafts. Plenty for everyone to enjoy.
Well, we have about 60 different vendors, and we have many returning vendors, such as bags and boxes, CJTs. We have many new vendors coming out this year, a few non-for-profits, which is great to be in front of the community. Everybody has unique, different things, and price points are affordable for everyone, really.
What about the weather? It's not holding anybody back, is it?
Friday night was a little down. Vendors were calling and texting saying, hey, we're not going to come until Saturday. You understand they have their wares and they don't want to get it wet. So Saturday was a full house, and we did actually great. The vendors are very nice, and they